Why am I doing a video on poppers? Well, Grandma Madonna decided that she had to do a popper while she was doing an interview on a live stream because she's hip and all the cool kids do it. And they listen to that rock and roll music and they twist their thighs really hard like Elvis. Oh, he's just wrong what he does. I don't know what's wrong with her anymore. This is why she's crazy. I'm going to explain a multitude of reasons. But A, we can go over everything. That she still dresses like she's shopping at Hot Topic, even though she's 70, basically. B, her face now is that of a bloated Asian woman. Like, if you found an Asian woman floating in a river for about 6 days, that kind of corpse, like, water bloat look, that's what she looks like. She does this to her. Like, no one tells her, your face is getting bigger. I don't think it's supposed to with Botox. What? Am I still sexy? Shut up. Fucking push her down so she breaks a hip already and stops this nonsense shit. But she did a popper, and it brought me back because I know about poppers. Listen, working at a sex shop for a long, long time, you learn about poppers. Here's what poppers are, and I'll get into her doing them in a second. Poppers are, well, they used to be amyl nitrate. I always get that one wrong. I believe in the late 80s or mid 80s, they banned that ingredient. So you technically can't sell the good kind of poppers anymore, though people still do because they get them from Europe. We get them shipped in and then we sell them anyway, and nobody really does anything about it because the police have better things to do. But, I mean, honestly, I don't even know why it's a big deal at this point. Like, you can get in trouble by, like, selling legitimate poppers, but the other ones don't do anything. Poppers, to explain it to people who've never done it and might be, like, millennials or younger, are basically like whippets. They pretty much are whippets, but they are a little bit stronger. Now, what do they do? Well, technically what they do is they make your anus gape just a little bit so you're able to relax. It relaxes your anal muscles and allows easier access for backdoor sex. That's why a lot of gay men, and predominantly men, use them. Either they're going to get pegged or they're going to get a huge, big, veiny, I don't know why it's veiny, but a big, veiny pee-pee up their boom boom. And I'm talking like that just so I don't get in big trouble on YouTube, because I start saying and other things, who knows what's going to happen anymore. I see people holding up flashcards now, what they can and can't say, saying swear words on flashcards. That's where we've gone to as a society. But back to poppers, which are more important. So you use that for easy access. Also, once in a while, it does give you a buzz. My opinion is if you're doing a little something else, it gives you a buzz. I don't think if you just do, I've seen people do poppers to do them, and it just makes you dizzy. Have I ever done poppers? Absolutely. Not for that reason. I did a popper to see what it was like. And then one time by accident, I think I told this story. First time I did popper, undid the cap, someone handed it to me. I swear, I was at a club and someone said, this is good, do this. And I was drinking. I would have done anything at that point. I did Coke back then I did Coke twice back then. I was so drunk and didn't do anything. That's how bad I was. Why I can't drink anymore. That's why I've been sober since I was like 22. When you are so drunk, Coke does nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. When you do, did the lines. I'm like, what the fuck is this talcum powder? This is bullshit. Give me more, because this is fucked up. Then somebody handed me this, and I'll never forget it because what it did. When I sniffed that, my head, I can't even explain, did this big boom. Like, I felt my whole heart almost explode in slow motion. I can't explain it. And it's a dizzy feeling. It's horrible. It is awful. I don't know why people do it. And your heart goes like this. It just fucks you up for about a couple minutes. The good thing about it, and why you're allowed to sell it in like an adult store, is it can't be classified as a narcotic because the narcotic effects of it they're literally last seconds. You have to keep doing this shit with a popper, which is why they go really fast, but they are the most popular item you will ever get in a sex store. If you fill your sex store up with poppers, because you still can't really get them off Amazon, or I'm sure there's a couple of places you can get them online. They're all bullshit. You're just going to get tap water online. We make sure that, when I was involved in it, we make sure we got it because we want repeat business. And there are certain brands that cheat a little bit and still use the old shit that are better than others. It's like cigarettes, basically. Like, some people like Marlboros, they swear by them. Other people want the Newports. There are brands like that they will not buy this popper unless they have Jungle Juice. They won't unless they have, do you have Rush? Well, then I don't want anything at all. Do you have Rush Black? Because that's the only type I take. All right. So having said what that is and what that's all about, also, side note, I do know stores that actually can sell whippets. Here's how they can sell it in an adult store. It's legal. You can sell the whipped cream can. You can sell the aerosol can. You can sell the balloon that you use to whip it with. But I don't believe you can tell the person. You have to sell them separately. They can't be packaged together. And you can never tell the person what it's for. what do I do with this? Which I always got with poppers. You are not technically, I'm not allowed to, well, it gives you a great buzz. And if you want to take it in the ass, woo, you're going to have a good time. It's going to rock. You're going to take load after load up there because you're just not going to even know anymore. And boy, does it feel good. Oh my God. No, we can't tell you shit. And I think some people knew because they love to fuck with me. Those popper things, what do those do? We had to call them video head cleaner. You know, like people still clean DVDs and, you know, VHS tapes even like 10 years ago. I'd sit there and blatantly lie to people. It's video head cleaner. Yeah, but what's it for really? It's for moist vagina. So if your wife really has an overly moist vagina, just sprinkle this on her left nipple and it'll just dry, it'll suck it all up. I'll say stupid shit, you keep bothering me. I can't tell you what it's for. Do you not have Google? Even 15 years ago, they had Google. Look it the fuck up and stop asking me every 5 seconds. I can't say because I'll get in trouble. Who knows why? Grandma Madonna was on Instagram, decided to pull out her cool card once again. You know, she can't stay with dating, 19 and 20-year-olds, which, by the way, I thought that was creepy when men did it. I thought that was really creepy and all starting to get a little, we were more in the modern times where that was like Me Too-y almost, like if a 60-year-old man is dating like a 20-year-old girl, we go, but if a lady does it now, which is fair, it's okay because she's just a cougar. Okay, that again doesn't make sense to me. But she decided to pull out a thing and do a popper on, I think it was Instagram or something like that. For what? Was she going to get anally? Was that going to happen later? Because then she might have needed a few. But I just would love to see the rest of the interview with her sitting there. So, I'm going to have a new album. Oh, this is good. This is the good stuff, huh? Yeah, it's going to come out this year. And then all of a sudden she realizes what it does and... Oh, I went molten lava in my panties. Oh, it stinks. Where's my nurse? Where's my nurse? Wipe me. Oh, my God, it's warm. It's going down my sexy fishnets. I can't believe it. Did you not know what it's for? She's surrounded by gay men since, like, 1982. They had to have told her what it's for. Like, honey, as a woman, it's going to do jack shit for you. It's not going to do anything for you. There are some women I've seen buy it for them. In my entire life, I'd say out of that ratio of like men to women who would buy it, it was like 5% of women. And most of them, it was on a lark and like, ooh, I did a little bit of a whip it or something like that. I have not, and maybe there are women who can correct me out there, heard of women doing it sexually. I don't think it does anything for a woman sexually. I don't know that, but in my experience, all it's ever bought it seemed to be men. It'd make more sense if we do stuff for men because, the button, sadly, our G-spot is God's funny joke because it's not where it should be. It's in a very dirty, nasty place. It'll make you all kinds of happy, but a lot of us just don't want to go there because it's stinky. But that's what it's for. So I just love that she was doing poppers. I want her to do more. Shay, do you have any of that cat tranquilizer, that ketamine? Because I want to be, what are the cool kids doing now? I hope somebody lies to her next. Like Madonna, they're doing a wacky thing now. Oh my God, you'd be so hip if you go on Instagram. Really? What are they doing? What's sexy? What's happening? Well, they're drinking 10 bottles of Gatorade before they go on live streams, and it's called the Can I Hold the Pee Challenge, and you sit there and try to talk normally while your bladder is full, hoping you don't wet yourself. Well, let me try it. That bitch she'd be gushing, and not the way she wants to. It'd be blue Gatorade just spurting. Oh, this didn't work either. Oh, now my badge is missing. I think it's, oh, God. Oh, bring the chair. Ow. Lady, knock it off. What are you doing? Just, celebrate the fact that you're a great artist, that you had more hits than anybody else. I mean, you have broken 1 billion records in Billboard. Be happy with that. Just stop this. It's getting embarrassing. It's time for the kids, if you're watching, her kids, home. Really nice one, but facing a window somewhere, her just staring out in the sky. It's about time. I mean, come on. Rocco, talking to you. Come on. You already hate her anyway.